Welcome back, Kings. In the last episode, we did something. And by something, I don't really remember because I forgot to save the game, so I had to do the chapter all over again. If you know some of the unit's stats are a little bit different than last time, that's the reason. Excuse me while I... this should be good. So let's just take the guys we've been using, but I think I'm gonna look around first. I'm not sure if I want to bring Gordon and Draw, they don't really do anything. I guess Siberia could come. And Barst, I guess. And now that we have just enough, let's bring Worth to get that heal stuff. Okay, so let's get a look at what this map's like. I think these are the White Wings. Yeah. So they're recruitable later on, but at least in Shadow Dragon DS, it doesn't matter if you kill them. And is this Minerva? Yeah, she's also recruitable. But not in this chapter. You got a door here, but no thieves. But luckily I brought a door key. Or rather, Wendell never used his door key. Is he all the... Is this yours? Yeah. So, hopefully there's no reinforcements, so it's worth it's gonna get that done. Let's see what's in the shop. Still no... Well, we'll buy a steel sword, but still no staves, which thanks for us. Let's see, let's send a Cavalier to Javelin that guy. Let's send Russia. Go for an Ingrest now, okay. Russia's gonna need help though. I don't think he's gonna live. So let's heal him up. We can distract the other one with Harden. So I think I wanted to live up to my channel name, and I noticed that there's a lot of dead air when I play this game. So I'm going to start talking about stuff. You could even say I'm going to be rambling. And today, we're going to open it up with college, because I'm in college and I'm not happy about it. I had a pretty long career in college. I think this is my 6th semester, and I'm only getting my associate's degree, so you can tell I had a grand time. I'm not going to get into exactly what happened, but let's just say I had a pretty rough time. I got into a pretty good school out of high school, and I even got in the honors program, but the honors program was filled with the most insufferable people. We had a bunch of students who thought they were hot stuff for getting into decent schools, honors program, and not even an Ivy League. And even worse, we had professors who were super awful. I remember I had one who said, when I came to him saying I was having trouble understanding the metaphors the other students were talking about, he just told me I didn't belong in the class. So that's the kind of people I gotta put up with. You might be wondering why I'm talking about this. Well, I also had to give a speech in a different class about how college isn't worth it. In that class, I never actually got to give the speech thanks to my internet, so I'm going to rant about it here. And since no one listens to these, you're not able to complain. Let's just see what these guys do. that. So I'm not too sure what to do about these Wyvern Knights coming in. They seem pretty scary. They have high defense. I'm not sure if Excalibur is effective against them, but let's just send Merrick down there anyway. Put him in a forest. Mars needs to be here to get that village. And let's just javelin this guy. Now back to university. I get that high school and stuff is important, and you do learn some good stuff in high school contrary to what people tell you. Like, I went to 2 high schools, and both of them required you to take a financial literacy class, which is basically just how to do taxes and stuff. Unfortunately, I took it too early to remember anything. But in college, you don't learn any of that stuff. You learn, like, a bunch of just BS like sociology, which is only useful for helping anyone else pass sociology. And I ain't into that. I want to have kids one day, but I don't want to have to learn stuff just to tell them how to learn stuff. And let's see what else to do. I kind of want to just get these guys before I pressed for. Where's Edgar? Here he is. Maybe I could drag some of them out with Jagan and then gang up on them. Yeah, let's try that. Give him the Silverlands. Oh, he's already have it. Oh, they're already retreating. That's nice. Those ones. Oh no. Thank goodness. That was scary. I told you guys Rashia is good. What? I told you guys Rashia was bad. And where's Wendell? Oh, I forgot to move him. Not here. Here. And then Sedgar could shoot it out of the sky. Ooh, that's a lot of attack. But only 11 damage. I'm gonna have to move Lena out of the way. Actually, I should move Rashia first so she can heal him next. So anyway, back to the theme of this video. A lot of times, and especially with the lockdown, I hear people talking about how they went to college experience. Which I'm assuming is just fancy talk for they want to party hard. And from my experience, that's not what college is like at all. Now granted, I am not Chad. I did not have many friends even in high school. But still, I was invited to college parties, and they were always at weird times, so I wasn't able to go to any. And even if I could go to them, there wasn't time due to the workload. In freshman year, fall semester, I was working every day on schoolwork from around 12 when I got out of class, all the way until 3 in the morning. That does not sound fun, because it is not fun. And I had to do this every day for the whole semester until eventually I started to physically break down. I lost like 40 pounds. It was not fun. But now that's over. And now I have to figure out a way to get this Pegasus Knight down. All Jagan has a javelin, but I'd rather someone else get the kill. Oh, by the way, in the last video when I had to redo the level, Abel surpassed Cain. Just in case you were wondering. So now Cain needs to catch up a bit. And it looks like he might with this level. Not entirely, but he's still much better than he was. Let's get you in the forest. Oh, you're already in the forest. Move you to a mountain. And Abel can just press forward, I guess. Wait, that's Thief? What's he doing here? So now Wendell can get the door. Wait. Oh, I have to use this as an item, don't I? There we go. And I should send the Harden first because of those mercenaries. Let's break out the Silver Lance and wreak some havoc. Harden's great. I hope he stays an ally in Mystery of the Emblem. Shoot this guy out of the sky. The other great part of college are the professors. And if you can tell that with a bit of sarcasm. You see, I don't really have a problem with each individual professor. And indeed, most of my professors were okay, I guess. There's only one I can say I really liked, but I don't know. The ones I really didn't like, they were something special. Some of my favorites were, well, most of them would have their political ideologies, and if you didn't go along with it and include it in your relevant papers and stuff, you would get penalized. I won't go into too much detail because I don't want this channel to be a political channel, but trust me, if you do not agree with your teachers, they do not want a discussion with you. They will force you down, either through grades, or stop calling on you, or whatever. In fact, despite what they say, I find the best way to get through college is just to not participate ever. I still got decent grades, and I never participate in my class. I just do the work, and keep my mouth shut whenever possible. It's not exactly fun or enjoyable. Where's the Fire Emblem? Is that it? Is that shield thing it? In Shadow Dragon it's an item. Shadow Dragon DS it's an item. Let's move Abel into this forest. The other thing about professors, and this ties into my next point, is the price of college. I used to think when I was going through my classes, wow, I'm spending a lot of time on this stuff, and I'm spending a lot of money, because each book costs like $100 for no good reason. And I would think to myself, if only I could just buy the book, and not go to class, and I could learn this stuff on my own time, faster and more efficiently, since no one was holding me back, be that professors or people who didn't understand. And I realized how elitist it sounds. But thanks to the spring semester of 2020, I realized I was right. I would learn faster if I was all by myself. Because in the spring semester of 2020, my professors dropped off the face of the earth and didn't give us any information on what to do, just told us to read the book and do the assignments. So I read the book and did the assignments. And you know what? I did well that semester. In the school I go to now, you can check the averages of everyone in the class, and everyone else did well that semester. So what exactly are we paying the professors to do for us? Are we paying them to guide us ideologically? I don't want to pay for that. I have my ideals. I don't need someone to pay. I don't need to pay someone to tell me what to think. It sure as hell ain't teaching us to learn, because we're not learning. Wait. I wonder if strength affects the magic. I don't think it does, but it'd be nice if it did. To that level, it meant something. Let's finish this guy off with the steel sword. This chapter is seeming to be pretty short, although it's going to take a while to get Marth back around the mountain. Wasn't there a wyvern somewhere around here? No, I'm in there, but I must have killed it already. Let's just take out the thief then. The other problem I have with college, the other whatever problem I have, I guess now, are the other college people. I do not like the other most college students. I find them loud and obnoxious. I may also be loud and obnoxious, but at least I'm self-aware of the fact that I'm being loud and obnoxious currently. And also no one listens to these, so no one comes to my corner so they can't hear what I have to say. Many of the students I come up against are rather grating, I guess. You gotta deal with a lot of show-offs in college. People who think they're better than everyone else because they got into 10-10 standard, what's it called, SAT college, and they think they're the hot shot on campus because they got like $500 in tuition. When I was in the honors program, this was a real problem. We had, you might not have been around for this, but around the early to mid 2000s on YouTube, there was a sort of rise in atheist combat, where people would dab on like Christians and stuff. Nowadays, I think most people find them cringy, because when you go to those old atheist YouTube channels, they're all talking about something else, if they exist at all. But these guys kept up with that trend. I remember one day in particular, this was a really special day. It was a class taught by two professors who, it was the honors class, so you don't study honors, you study something else. And one of the professors was a Bible studies major. So she would, like, study Bible stories in a historical context. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I took that class. And this one girl, I forget the full context or what story it was. It was something like these two women in the Bible and their story. And she raises her hand, and she's like, "I'd just like to make clear for everyone that none of this actually happened, right?" And we just had a whole lot of that throughout the whole semester. And it was funny at first, I'll admit, but eventually it was just like, I want to die. I do not want to be here anymore, thank you very much, please. Except, oh, I think you need to be careful about that guy, he has nothing. Except I paid $40 million to be in this college. And if I leave, then what's the point? I gotta be quiet during this part so I can remember what happens. Okay. Marth has an armor slayer because I've been too lazy to pass it off. So that's kind of a big problem, because there's an armor. Aw, Bantu! This is my boy. I thought he was at a later map though. So for those of you unaware, this guy's name is Bantu, and he's the first mana key you get in this game. I'm not entirely sure, but in every other Fire Emblem game, Dragonstones work like normal weapons, where you consume 1 point of durability and all that with each use. But in this game, once you use a Dragonstone, you become a dragon for a few turns. And again, I don't really remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure Dragonstones don't even have durability in this game. So unlike normal Fire Emblems, where the mana key is usually like, this is so good I'm never going to use it, here you can use them willy-nilly. It's pretty neat. It's as neat as it sounds, hopefully. I haven't gotten this far yet. And speaking of the cost of college, let's talk about that for a bit. We already established that you're not getting much out of college. Oh, I forgot he has the hammer. We already established that you're not getting much out of your college because you can just learn it on your own for free. Especially in the age of the internet, there's really no excuse for paying that much. So what exactly are you being paid for? You're paying for... oh no. Wow, burst. You're not paying... you're paying for room and board, effectively. You're paying to not be at home. Which, I guess some people like that, but I don't really dislike my parents, so... I don't know. I'm fine with crashing with them. Let's finish this thief off with... this is Abel. Who's close to the level up. Abel or King. 36. 51. So yeah, you're taking on a 5-figure debt to live without your parents for like 4 years. That theoretically, probably more, because there's a lot of classes you gotta take. So all that money just for 4 years. You'll also get some food, which I started as a picky eater in life, but now I eat a lot of stuff, so I don't think the food's that bad. But my sister's also in college, and she hates the food. And that seems to be the common consensus with people in my schools. So add that to the list. You're paying for bad food, you're paying to live with someone you don't know, you're paying to, the big thing, you're paying for a piece of paper with your name on it saying you can do stuff. That one's really special. That one. I don't understand that one at all. Why pay for the piece of paper when you can get paid, do the stuff you want to do, learn to do it on the job, and then have a job? I don't understand. My brain is not big enough to understand it. For those of you who can comprehend what I just said, because coming out of my mouth I realize it doesn't make much sense either, what I'm asking is, why do people go to college to get a degree that basically just says they can do math and stuff to try to get a job, when what they could be doing is going to whatever job they're interested in, working their way up the ranks. Oh, she didn't get strength still, so she's still a noodler. She comes with 4 strength, right? Yeah. Yeah, good job. There's no rescue in this game, is there? Yeah, so it's just going to be a long slog to get Marth around. Where was I? Yeah, so... you're not just paying, you're taking out debt to get a degree, when you could be not taking out debt, and by not taking out a degree, and getting a job. Like, yeah, you won't be paid as much, but you also won't have as much expenses. And moreover, since you're not being paid as much, you'll be more likely to be hired because you demand a smaller salary, which sounds like it sucks, but Would you rather have a smaller salary or 2 jobs and no extra money? I think the choice is clear. He's one away. Let's see, what did I talk about so far? I talked about professors, I talked about the money a lot, I talked about degree, I talked about the other people, I talked about... did I talk about the dorms, really? I don't think I did. You thought you were done, but we're not done yet. The dorms, for those of you who've only seen movies, this is probably some magical experience for you. And let me tell you, the dorms ain't it. They ain't that good, dog. They're like, sharing a room with someone you don't know is as great as it sounds. My sister was lucky enough to get a solo, but I had to be paired with a roommate both semesters I was in sleepaway. And the first time it was really bad. Like, we didn't have a bond at all. We didn't talk to each other. That was mostly my fault because I was always working, but still. And yeah, he once told me the first night our room stank a ton. So I bought air freshener and stuff. And when I told him I was buying air freshener, he was like, "Oh yeah, I noticed, but don't worry. My soap is coming next week." And that made me, I almost screamed. I know I said I don't like killing priests, but I also like experience, so they're going down. I shouldn't have used the silver sword though. That was a waste. And if you're really lucky like me, you won't just be in a dorm, but in a suite. This sounds sweet, but it's not. I remember one time in, what was it? Fall semester of sophomore year, I was showering, and we were lucky, and I actually do like this suite setting because instead of a communal bathroom, it's just a bathroom shared by 3 or 4 rooms of people. So I was showering, and this man body slams the door, and I'm just panicked because I'm like, is there a fire drill or something? And he's trying to get me out. And then I hear a laugh. So I'm like, oh, so he's just drunk. Okay then. That was a pretty common occurrence in my dorm. Not exactly the body slamming, but people seeming like they're drunk. My roommate, despite this all sophomore year, was actually pretty cool. We didn't talk to each other at all, but it wasn't like the other guy where there was not animosity, but we got along fine, I guess. He would come home late, but I wouldn't fall asleep that late, so it's not that big of a deal. But speaking of big deals, we got this general over here. For those of you who don't remember, in the last episode, Mark's got almost one shot by a general, so you gotta be very careful with this guy. I think I'm gonna have Barth take him out, because he has the hammer. But first, let's get that dragon stone. Oops. Ooh, yeah, no durability. Let's see, so where's Barth? Let's hope this takes it out. Uh-oh. Rep Barth. Nope, Barth is dead. Okay, that was a big mistake, but we can recover. It's only the only good axe user in the game. I guess we could try to pelt him with javelins. Let's get rid of this javelin that only has one use. Ooh, you can double. No, does it stay in my... Okay, good. It's just away. Where is Marth? Oh my gosh. I'm considering wasting a use on warp just to get Marth in range, because I am not dealing with this. I guess I have to, actually. Okay, goodbye, Barth. Hasta la vista. He doesn't even have a death quote. How sad. Let's see. There's a cavalier here, so let's just give him the armor fire. Oh, this is hardened. Yeah, he'll love the armor. Uh-oh. He's full. But he can move. So let's just move him here. Oh, I could have physics Barth. Oh well. We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait for Marth to move. And what did Bantu do? No, I can't risk Bantu. Let's try the Firestone out. What does it do? He didn't transform. I don't understand it. Can he not player phase? I know if I gave him a promotion item, he'll get infinite defense, but that's pretty much all I know about mana keys in this game, aside from what I already know. Maybe we just need to have an air take out the general. Excalibur it is. Oh, that's not a lot at all. I got 13th decent piercing defense. Oh, and he leveled up. Okay, let's just take this general out and wait for Marth to slowly make his way down. There we go. A silver sword, very cool. Who needs a silver sword? I believe you need 9 left in level to wield the silver sword. Well, Abel can take it. Does he have room? Yes, he does. So let's just trade it over. So before I go and end this map, I'd like to summarize my points, because I've been rambling, got him, for a while now. Basically, college is poo-poo garbage. Why is college poo-poo garbage? Number 1, it's expensive. Number 2, you don't learn anything you can't learn on your own. Number 3, the professors can be lousy, although one was good I had. But still, I took like 20 classes, and there's one professor I can actively say, this was a good professor. Wait, what? Oh no. I didn't know reinforcements were in this game. Wait, there's 3 of them? Oh my gosh. This was bad. Let's finish these guys off and end the map. Actually, can Bantu reach him? I want to try Bantu out. I gotta save him because Kiki, but it'd be nice to use him. Yeah, I gotta move Worth out of the way, and then Bantu should reach. We could try out the mana key. That's neat. No damage, that's even cooler. So this guy's replacing Drog. How much defense does he have? Barely any, so it's all the Firestone. Let's get rid of these Cavaliers. I wish I could use Mars more, but well. Break this Javelin. Or keep it at 1 health. Let's feed Harden to kill, so he can promote maybe. That should be all of them, so let's just seize. There we go. Okay, so in summary, college sucks. Tune in next time when I ramble about something else. Maybe animals, I've had that on my mind lately. Until next time guys, see ya. And before I forget, there we go.